Here's how your promotion sounded on iRadio.
087 110 to get in contact. Now, Ciaran Mulligan from Blue Insurance has been very kind to join us on the line. We've been talking about insurance quite a bit here in the show, and a lot of people are of the opinion that their insurance has gone through the roof. Now, my own situation, Ciaran, I can tell you, I got a letter this morning. I paid $510 last year for my insurance. This year, I'm a year more experience of a driver, but unfortunately, I got quoted at €840 today for my insurance. This is a trend, is it, that's kind of going through the market, is it, at the moment?
It's a massive trend at the moment. In fact, my own motor insurance went from €742 to €1,242.
Really?
So I've taken a bigger hit than you.
God.
But yes, no, it's definitely, people are seeing it out in the marketplace. The indication was an average of about 15%, but realistically, some people are seeing premiums of between 40, 50 and up to 70, 80% increase.
Is it causing havoc to the likes of yourselves there in Blue Insurance and other insurance companies? Is there a lot of people kind of up in arms over this? Because I know I checked out myself, like I did a bit of looking at this, and then I checked out with another company and I actually got it down quite low to almost the same as last year now. I have another quote from another group. Is it kind of wreaking havoc to you?
Not to us as such, because we are only new into the market, so our rates are different from everybody else. But it is for people who are getting their renewals. So, I mean, people do need to shop around. There is a new two-year car insurance out there, so people need to look at that element of it. And you do need to shop around because definitely rates are going up with 4 or 5 of the big players in the market. Yeah,
can you give me an explanation for that? Is there any particular explanation as to why everything has just gone through the roof? Because I mean, my insurance rate has almost doubled. And I know you got a worse hit than me, buddy. So, but in fairness,
sure. There's a number of reasons, and one was obviously rates have been really low for the last couple of years, and they've been probably too low. The other element of it is then that underwriters have put smaller reserves on claims, and they've actually come out at a much higher figure. So injuries, etc., and so on have come out at a much higher figure than what underwriters. So now they have to recoup their losses. You've also got solvency coming in, the new solvency. So insurers have to have higher figures down for solvency as well, and that'll be kicking in very shortly. So realistically, we can see these increases continuing on for the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, but you know, it's very annoying for the consumer, because I can tell you straight out now from the reaction that we've been getting here in the text thing and from our listeners' point of view, a lot of people see it as, look, you insured me, I was seen to be a risk. I paid my bulk sum when I was 21 years of age, all the way up through. This is kind of the thing that we're getting in here, you know. So there's a lot of people who started off as young drivers, obviously living in the west of Ireland. It isn't as easy as getting public service buses, or in the east, or even in the Midlands. A lot of people do depend on their own transport and driving around from left to right. But these people are kind of furious because they've paid their bulk sum from when they were younger. They've worked their way down to a more affordable rate. And to be honest with you, a lot of our listeners are actually saying that even if they did get into an incident, they wouldn't claim off their insurance because they just get loaded the following year anyway. So in fairness, you can see how people are kind of thinking, like, you know, it's money for nothing, really, you know.
It's frustration, and what's also happening, and people are going to start seeing this very shortly as well, is their home insurance prices are going to increase, because there's a number of the insurers are adding it onto their home insurance in order to recoup these losses that they're making as well. So, I mean, the key message out there is shop around. There's a new 2-year car insurance that ties you in for 2 years, gives you a low rate so you won't get hit by those increases over the next couple of years, and just continue to shop around. There is people out there who will be able to give you the rate. You're probably going to get a minimum of a 10% increase, but there are new innovative products out there in the marketplace.
Well, listen, Ciaran, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for coming on with me.
This is iRadio.